Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Melinda Hanisal Shabila from class 7B. My student's ID is 2231871. Honorable to Ma'am Murti Ayu Jayanti as the lecturer of seminar proposal, who always guide me to make a better thesis seminar proposal. In this occasion, I would like to present a thesis proposal. The title of research that I will do is The Effectiveness of Using Project-Based Learning Towards Students' Ability in Writing Procedure Text at 9 grad students of SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang. In junior high school, the students learn writing with several kinds of text. One of them is procedure text. The capability of students in producing a procedure text is important as set in the curriculum. On the other hand, for the lecturer and students often find some troubles when they write a procedure text. It becomes a challenge for a teacher on how to make the students to be competent in writing. Project-based learning, or PGBL, is a teaching method that roots on investigation process. Students can solve problems during learning, make their decision in their learning, and have scientific act, so they can think and act critically. Stated by Draka, 1985. The previous study related to this topic are by N. L. Emanuela, 2016, S. Umi, 2017, Abdizaki and Rusdi Nurosa, 2014. Although there are some researches about PGBL, there is a little research related to this topic to measure the effectiveness of method to junior high school students. Considering the importance of this research and realizing the lack of research, I will design the research with the aim to measure the effectiveness using project-based learning towards students' ability in writing procedure text at 9 grad students of SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang. And for the research question, is PJBL method effective in improving students' ability and writing procedure text at 9 grad students of SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang. Next is research objective. The research objective is to find out the effectiveness of using project-based learning towards students' ability in writing procedure text at 9 grad students of SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang. And next is research significance. This research is expected to give the following significance. First is theoretical significance. This study will be expected to contribute to theory of teaching method, especially to enrich the literature about teaching using project-based learning method. Second is practical significance. For English teachers, this study will be expected to be beneficial for the teacher in implementing teaching procedure text by using PJBL method. For students, this study will be expected to power students' skill in learning procedure text. For researcher, this study will be expected to give inputs to other researchers who are interested in doing further research in this area. And the third is social significance. This study will be expected to contribute social as it can be the reference for powering English learners. This research will provide the information about how PGBL method will be helpful and supportive in various aspects, especially in education. Next is literature review. The main literature that I will use in this research are from Harris and Draka. Harris, 1993. Defines writing as a process that occurs over a period of time, particularly if we take into account sometimes extended periods of thinking that precede creating an initial draft. Harris also explained that language in general allows us to construct representations of experience. Writing in particular allows us to be further options of working on the representation. And Draka, 1985, states, project-based learning is a teaching method that roots on investigation process. Students can solve their problem during learning, make their decision in their learning, and have scientific act, so they can think and act critically. Next is research methodology. First one is research design. In this research, the writer will use a quantitative research design approach with experimental class. This research design is aimed to ensure that the information we gather allow us to answer the initial research question as clearly as possible. In the utilizations of quantitative research methods, the outcomes acquired are more precise and more clear. Because of quantitative technique, the outcomes got are as numbers and can be checked in light of the fact that it's true of exact research. For limiting the research, the site and participant that I will use in this research are SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang, and for the participant is students at the 9th grade of SMPN 5 Kota Tangerang. Next is data collection technique. The data that I will collect is from a test and document. A test is an instrument for examining and measuring the skill of the students who have progressed by completion of a specific task. I'll administer 2 tests to them. The first is pre-test that I will be administered during the first meeting. At the conclusion of the study, I will conduct a post-test to measure the effectiveness of PJBL method. And next is document. Document is an information assortment strategy by gathering and examining records, both composed archive, pictures, and electronics. Documentation techniques are used to obtain data related to research. Next is data analysis technique. The data analysis technique that I will use is quantitative analysis technique, which involves descriptive, statistical, and inferential statistics. The findings we'll produce using quantitative analysis technique are more reliable and clear, since quantitative methods provide results in the form statistic by accurate research. That's all my presentations. Thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.